The cup that never empties. A traveler walks into a spare white room. No windows, no clock, no sound. On a table sits a cup. Clear glass. Cold to the touch. A note beside it says, "Drink, and the thirst will stop." The traveler laughs, then drinks anyway. Instant relief. The chest loosens. The jaw unclenches. The world sharpens. It works. So the traveler drinks again. The cup never empties. And something else happens. The thirst comes back faster, stronger, more urgent. Soon, the traveler is not drinking for pleasure, not even for relief. The traveler is drinking to stop the panic of not drinking. The cup never empties. So neither does the thirst. And the traveler does not notice the quiet part. The cup is not feeding the traveler. The cup is teaching the traveler how to be thirsty. Hard truth. That cup is your screen. That thirst is your nervous system begging for escape. This is door 3. Today we expose the attention parasite, the thing that eats your life by offering you relief. This is the trap, and the loop that feeds it. Here is the loop, simple, brutal, reliable. A trigger hits. Sometimes it is anxiety. Sometimes it is boredom. Sometimes it is that thin, unreal feeling behind the eyes. Sometimes it is pressure. Sometimes it is loneliness. Sometimes it is nothing you can name. Just a tightening. A small internal alarm. Then you reach for escape. Scroll. Noise. Novelty. Tabs. Short videos. Background chatter. Checking. Refresh. Anything that keeps your attention moving so you do not have to sit inside your own skin. You call it relaxing. But it is not rest. It is anesthesia. And yes, it gives you a hit of relief. The trigger softens. Your mind stops staring at itself. Your body stops asking questions. For a moment, the glass lens clears. Then comes the rebound. You stop scrolling. The room gets quiet. Your brain looks up, and the trigger returns louder, sharper, more personal. Now the mind does the worst thing. It checks itself. Do I feel real yet? Do I feel normal yet? Why do I still feel wrong? That checking becomes a new trigger. So you reach again. The loop tightens. Trigger. Escape. Relief. Rebound. Stronger trigger. This is how coping becomes ritual. And the ritual maintains the curse. That is the parasite. Not a demon with horns. A larva. A hungry pattern. A thing that learns where you open. It does not need your soul. It needs your attention. Jungians would call it an autonomous complex. A little personality inside you that wants what it wants. Occultists would call it a familiar, a feeder, a thought form that gets fat on repetition. I do not care what model you use. Here is the only test that matters. Does it make you less free? Does it make you more reactive? Does it make stillness feel dangerous? If yes, it is feeding. This is the mechanism, and why your brain falls for it. You are not weak. You are trained. Your nervous system has one job: reduce discomfort fast. When a trigger hits, your body does not ask, is this meaningful? Is this wise? Is this a real threat? It asks, how do we stop the feeling right now? Novelty is a weapon. Scrolling is a machine that manufactures novelty. Each new item pings your alert system. Your attention snaps. Over and over. That snapping is not neutral. It changes your baseline. When your brain gets used to rapid switching, ordinary life feels thin. Reading feels slow. Silence feels suspicious. A single task feels unbearable. And here is the trap inside the trap. Relief learning. Every time you escape the trigger with the phone, you teach your body a rule. Bad feeling equals phone. Tension equals scroll. Unreality equals noise. You install the ritual. Then the ritual runs by itself. After a while, you do not even choose it. Your hand moves before the thought arrives. That is why it feels like possession. Because it is automatic. Now the glass lens link. This matters. Door 2 showed you the safety model. The mind tries to keep you safe by monitoring reality feeling. The more you check, the more you stress. The more you stress, the less real things feel. Door 3 adds the fuel. If your main coping response to the trigger is constant novelty, you stop building stable presence. Your system never settles long enough to feel grounded. So when you finally pause, your brain panics. It says, something is wrong. Fix it. Then you check. Then you scroll. Then you rebound. This is the cup that never empties. Relief that increases thirst. One safety line. This is education, not treatment. And if you are in crisis or feel unsafe, get professional help immediately. Ritual. The 3-minute exorcism. Now we do the practical tool, not motivation, not affirmations, an interruption spell. We are not trying to feel good. We are trying to break the feeding reflex. You will do this when the trigger hits. Not later. Not after one more video. Not after the next refresh. When the parasite whispers, just a little relief. You do this. Step 1. Phone face down. Not in your hand, not in your lap, not upright like an altar. Face down. You are breaking the posture of worship. Step 2. 6 breaths, slow enough to feel the ribs move. Count them. You are taking the wheel back from the panic system. Step 3. Cold water, or step outside. A splash of cold on the face, or hold something cold, or step outside and let the air hit you. Sharp sensation breaks trance. It forces the body to re-enter the room. Step 4. Write one sentence. One sentence only. Right now I feel blank, and I want noise. Right now I feel dread and I want escape. Right now I feel unreal and I want proof. You are naming the spirit. Naming shrinks it. Step 5. One physical micro-action. Not a workout plan, not a life overhaul. One action that changes matter. Wash one cup. Open a window. Put shoes on. Take out trash. Wipe the table. 10 slow squats. Walk to the end of the street and back. The point is not productivity. The point is embodiment. The parasite feeds in abstraction, so you return to the body. Return to the room. Return to weight and texture and temperature. That is the exorcism. 3 minutes. And here is the rule. Do not negotiate. The parasite negotiates. It offers bargains. Just a quick check. Just one scroll. Just some background noise. No, interrupt it. Then move. Sealing. The vow that ends the feeding. Now we seal door 3. Say this vow out loud. Quiet is fine, but say it. When the trigger hits, I do the exorcism before I feed it. That is the contract. Expect resistance. In the first week, the trigger may feel louder. Not because you are getting worse, because the parasite is used to winning. It will press the same button harder. That is the cup trying to teach you thirst again. Do not argue with it. Do not analyze it. Do not chase perfect reality feeling. You are not here to feel perfect. You are here to be sovereign. Door 3 exposed the loop. Trigger. Escape. Relief. Rebound. Stronger trigger. Door 4 is where we rebuild the reality feeling itself. Without checking. Without chasing. Without coping rituals that secretly feed the curse. You just met the parasite. Door 4 is where we take back your reality feeling. And we do it without checking, chasing, or coping rituals. Subscribe and click notifications for when the next video drops. If this stirred something you can't quite put back to sleep, that's your cue. Step into the next layer with my book, Mental Magic for the Modern Magician. Remaining sovereign in a world that wants your soul. It's written to help you cut invisible strings and start running the ritual yourself. Then grab the free ritual guide and watch the initiation playlist to go deeper. Links are waiting below. Until next time.